ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिहुतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 8th stanza of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta by the grace of Almighty Sadguru. In this stanza, the Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma is telling about the characteristics of the jnana and the best seeker, the topest seeker. Indriyartheshu vairagya manahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadhi दुख दोषानुदर्शनम्। इंद्रियार्थे वैराग्यम्, इंद्रियार्थेषु वैराग्यम् अहंकार एव च जन्म मृत्युः जरा व्याधि दुख दोष अनुदर्शनम्। इंद्रियार्थेषु all type of the pleasures of the senses, even they are worldly or even they are divine or heavenly. Vairagyam, detachment and desireless from these things. Anahankara, egoless. Janma, mrityu, death and birth. Jara, the old age. Vyadhi, different type of the physical and mental and psychological diseases and disbalances. Dukkha, it means the sorrow. Dosha, it means the deformities and the negativities. Anudarshanam, always keep on eye, always see them, always be sakshi. Always try to see everything without involving. My dear Arjun, who is never interested in the pleasure of the worldly sensory feedings and the divine world pleasure also, and he who has no ego or pride, and always he remember of the Sakshi. He become the seer of the Sakshi in the death, in the birth, in the pain, in the pleasure, in the sorrow, in the diseases, and the different conditions of the psychological and physically and emotionally, positive and negative, comes and goes, he only see. My dear friend, this is a very, very important stanza. It is described by the ultimate Sadguru, Satchidananda Paramatma. O scene of a mercy, O scene of mercy, O scene of divine love. Only and only presence existing all over the universes and the millions of galaxies. He is the base of all installations, activations, and presentations. As you can see, as you can feel, as you can touch, as you cannot feel, even you cannot feel. And that is the miraculous presence of existence that is called Sarvatma, omnipresent. He came in the form of the Master Sadguru, Sri Krishna. And he always comes in the form of a master, because the master is not physical body, not micro body, and not causal body. Master is the direct presence of Satchidananda. If some person they can able to feel the master like this, they can get liberation. If unfortunately the person see the master like a human body, they slip and lose the chance. Here the master is telling to Arjuna the meaninglessness of the worldly pleasures and the worldly happiness and the worldly input of sensory organs. all knows this thing. You do anything in this world, but every day when you sleep, all your work and achievement wash out and become meaningless. If you are sleeping in the sound sleep, nothing is remaining in you. And unfortunately, if a person die in the sleeping condition, what can he do about his achievements? Anything he achieved in his life, what meaningless in the two times. One time of the death and another time of the sleep. Another time of the sleep. So the pleasure of sensory organs, they have no permanency. And they have no permanency. So the wisest person knows that they are wasting their time in the sensory organ hungers. So the wisest person, the seeker of the ultimate truth, they never involve in the worldly sensory feedings, even the heavenly luxury or feeding. They never desire. So when this stage is come in your life, when nothing attracts you from this world and nothing attracts you from your hypothetical world or imaginary world, now no hope of heaven and no fear of hell, no attraction of heavenly things, and no hunger of worldly, earthly, five senses, raw materials. When your stage is come like that, there is a technical terms in the spiritual science of India that is called Vairagyam. The Vairagyam is the lack of attachment. The Vairagyam is the lack of attraction. The Vairagyam is the loss of the hope from the worldly things for peace and pleasure. When this Vairagyam comes, then the person never satisfy or never demand or never try to achieve the worldly things. He leave all these things on nature and he try to achieve the last achievement of the life, that is Atma Jnana. And how he tried to achieve this Atma Jnana? He searched a master Sadguru. And when the master Sadguru gives him the very, very special technique of the Sakshi meditation, my dear friend, many persons nowadays teaching the Sakshi meditation. But I want to tell you one thing. The artificial revolver cannot shoot a person. That is the toy of revolver, not real revolver. So if a person is not enlightened, the words of that person is not effective in you, and they cannot help you. Even he do anything, but he do not break your shell of ajnana. So only and only the enlightened Sadguru Master can teach you the Sakshi meditation in the right manner and effective manner. Many persons in this world nowadays, knowing this technology by other sources, but the complete awakened master is the most effective for this. So when you comes to the master and master give you this meditation, then what will happen? Then you see everything is coming in you. Even the birth is coming, you see the birth coming. The death is coming, you see the death is coming. You see that the age is growing old, you seeing that. You seeing the pleasure, happiness, you seeing the pain and sorrow. You can see the every disability and negativity and the mental and physical disease. If they are coming inside of you, or they are coming in other side of your disciples, your friends, because you become very keen. So this type of the seeing ability is called in the technical terms of the spiritual science darshanam. That is called darshanam. And when you see one by one day your ego will also go away. Ego will disappear like the sun comes and dark goes. So main thing is that in this stanza, the Lord Krishna want to say to Arjuna, if you have any attraction in the worldly desires, then you are not able to enlightenment now. You have to need more purification. But if you are standing in the Sakshi meditation, in the witnessing meditation, in the seeing meditation, then what will be happen? Then you can see the movability and mechanism and function and physiology of your sensory organs working mode. And then you see your all sensory organs, they are in the control of your mind. And then you see that your mind is built up by the sankalpas and the vikalpas, the special type of the thoughts. After it, when you do this meditation long, then you can see your intellect, because intellect is hidden behind the mind. And gradually you can see your mood, because the mood is hidden behind the mind and the intellect. And after all, when you see this meditation, seeing this meditation, doing this meditation, you are living in this meditation, your lifestyle is become the seer, then what will be happen one day? Then your ego you can see. And you can see this, oh, this is ego. And when you see these all, the desires will go, the attachments will go, automatically they will go. There is no need of extra efforts, and the vairagyam will come. So the Sakshi meditation is the first step of the complete knowledge of liberation. The Sakshi meditation is the first step of the vairagyam. The vairagyam is not that you make the special form of the sannyasi, put the beaded in the necklaces of the rudraksha in your neck, and wear the turban, and wear the robe, and wear the orange cloth. It is not sannyasa. Sannyasa is the destruction of all maya. Sannyasa is the oath. Sannyasa is the sankalpa. Sannyasa is the concrete decision to come out from all illusion of the maya and acceptance enlightened master. So the Sakshi meditation is the first step towards the knowing the omnipresence existence, and Sakshi meditation is the first step toward the completability. Sakshi meditation is the first step of the real meditation, and Sakshi meditation brings a stability inside of you. When this stability comes, then all the curtain over your Atma, they are decaying one by one. And continuously, if you are living in the Sakshi meditation, one day the cloud will go and sun will shine, and that is your real presence at the last. And then you will feel there is no ego, there is no intellect, there is no mood. Only soul, the enlightened soul, which is the millions times more intelligent than the human body. So the Rama and Krishna and Buddha and Mahavira, they are most intelligent souls, because that intellectuality comes direct from the God existence. That is not 800 grams of mind intellectuality. It is the intellectuality of infinite mind. So this is the great grace of the Sadguru. It comes from the God, and Sadguru is the medium. So when you do this meditation and you save your seekerness all the life, then your sight will become more and more divine, more and more keen, more and more effective, more and more your seeing is become spiritual seeing. Then you can differentiate between the material and immaterial. You can differentiate between the immortal and mortal. Then you can differentiate the worldly and the divine and the spiritual, all three planes. Then you can differentiate what is good, effective and helping to your spiritual journey, and what must you live. So the mentally, physically, emotionally, all the dilemmas, disorders and the diseases, they will go away, and you will be awoke in all the condition of the life, even that is the birth or death, even that is the old age problems, even that is the pains and sorrow, even that is the pleasures, different types comes in your life, even that is the all negative or positive circumstances comes in your life. So my dear friend, the ignorance of the light of God, the ignorance of the jnana is the basic root of ajnana. The ignorance of yourself is the basic root of your death and birth cycle, the ignorance of yourself. That's why you are effective by the very, very small things and you make them very, very big tension in your life. So please, if you want to see exactly correct the God's form which is living in you in the form of your Atma, you must learn this Sakshi meditation from the enlightened Master Sadguru and be careful. It will be achieved by only the complete surrender, the complete respect and the love with the Master's holy feet. Thank you very much. Love you very much. Thank you. Namaste.